guys! Hi there and welcome to yet another version of me trying to row 100 meters in 3 strokes. I'm failing miserably, but I've got 2 versions I'm going to try today. The first is I am going to really dramatically lower the drag factor on my machine. I've got the lever down at 1 and I'm going to throw my, oh look, funnily it's RowAlong branded Hoodie over the drum to really reduce the amount of air that's in there. Now what I'm going to do is, you'll see our data is sitting at 60 meters right now. That's because I also thought that maybe it needs to know what the drag factor is before I even start. So I've just been doing a workout with it set at 140. So the last memory that my Concept2 PM5 has of me rowing is a drag factor of 150. So I'm just rowing down these 60 meters so it knows what the actual drag is. Do any of these screens actually show what the drag is? They go, drag factor 26. Oh, I'm going to be rowing. It's going to take forever for this to slow down. I've been sitting here for a minute now and it's still turning and going round. So I don't really know how I'm going to do this challenge today, because I'm not going to sit here for like a minute in between each stroke and bore you. Maybe I'll do like a speed ramp. You'll see it kind of moving through time. Don't worry, it's not faked. I'm not cheating by doing that, but it's the only way I can kind of get through time. It's still going. I can still see it moving. So, right, so protocol is exactly the same for this version, where I am just going to, in fact, tell you what I'll do. I'll raise the footplates. Let's stick them up to number 2. So I read something saying about how this could make a difference. I think I might as well just try and hack it as much as I can. There we go. Right, so the same thing. I'm going to go in the front. I'm going to power out. I'm going to then wait for the flywheel to stop. So you'll see it kind of go suddenly fast as that happens. And then I'll take 2 more strokes and we'll see. I mean, to be honest, I'm going to know after the first stroke whether this is going to be anywhere near worth doing. If I don't get under or near 70 on that first stroke, there isn't really much point continuing. So here we go then. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it was a 2:10 pace. Oh, I'm excited now. Oh, okay, I'm just going to go, but that's the furthest I've ever gone. In fact, it's still going. Oh, I stopped at 53. I was about to say there's a chance I could actually get this done in 2 strokes. So, now this is cheating, okay? I mean, I'm talking actually because that was so exciting that maybe I can talk while this slows down instead of doing the speed ramp thing. But this is cheating, okay? I'm not gonna, I mean, looking at that, the fact I just did that first one in 47 meters, I think I'm gonna get this done in 3 strokes. However, it is cheating. So I'm not going to actually count this as an official attempt in my series of trying to cover 100 meters in 3 strokes. But you know what? In terms of jeopardy, television, if you look at like how they make films and whatever, like a 3-act structure and stuff, this is us in the 2nd act, okay, where a little bit of success, oh, look, we're going to get there, and then something actually, I better not say this. Knowing what my next attempt is going to be, I better not talk about something tragic happening, because the next one could lead to tragedy. So, yeah. Sorry, I've just found myself terribly amusing there. Right, okay, we're done. So, here we go, 2nd stroke. Now what would be lovely is if I actually did get all the way down to 0 after that one, but I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, is it stopped at 33? Oh no. Possibly I spoke too soon. What happened there? Oh no. See, that's it. This is the jeopardy. This is the 2nd act jeopardy. That only took me down like 20 meters on that one. How did that happen? Oh, boo. Oh no. I mean, I'd hope I'm going to beat 20. My record so far is 20 meters. So at least if nothing else, today's attempt is going to be a PB on the 100 meter challenge in 3 strokes. I hope, unless maybe something terrible happens and I don't manage to get 13 meters out of my next one. But my hubris if you want to call it that, at thinking I was going to actually manage the whole, I spoke too soon, at thinking I was going to manage the whole 100 meters. That was what did I get? That was 22 meters out of that one. Maybe like those extra meters that it counted down when I'd stopped, maybe the monitor had gone, hang on, that's not right. And it was kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't, answers in a postcard. There's a word I'm looking for here that it's accounted for that. There we go. For that happening, hang on. No, it's still moving. I can feel the vibration through the machine going. So much for me saying I was going to do a speed ramp. I mean, I try and keep these videos as short as possible so that you can see it. It's only 4 minutes and you can go, all right, that's right about the time it takes for me to sit down in the toilet. I'm going to watch this guy row 100 meters in 3 strokes. But this one's taken a wee bit longer. We're already 3.5 minutes into this attempt. I mean, it really is a long way to row 100 meters. So how are we doing? I think we're all right. So, I got this morning's 5K every day. I'm feeling it in my glutes. So anyway, right, last attempt, last stroke here. Let's see if we can squeeze out these 33 meters. Here we go then. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, come on, come on. Oh no, why you stop at 14? Oh man. There you go. So that, oh no, wait, what? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, yes! If only I had one of those little streamer things. All right, so we did it. Phew. I wonder what happened there. I wonder what happens in terms of, because it had stopped at 14 and then it suddenly went, oh, I'll give you a little bit more. So hang on, I'm gonna take this off. And then I'm gonna do another attempt. And this is the one where I'm looking behind me for a reason. And that is because, hang on, create new workout, single distance. Ready, steady, go. Okay. In fact, should I do the same thing, teaching it what the drag factor is? Oh, no, I'm not gonna bother. So, the one thing I haven't tried when it comes to technique and things is the suicide finish, okay? Proper horizontal at the back. I'm gonna go off screen. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a go. Let's see, I'll do one stroke. I'll see how my back feels. If it's any way at all tweaked, then I ain't gonna continue with this. But this is, like I say, this is the possible end of Act 2 tragedy that happens. Of the success of finally managing to do it. Oh, I'm so pleased. I know I hacked the machine, but I'm so pleased. So, if nothing else, it's going to make for a really exciting YouTube channel title. Okay, here we go then. So, in a stupid finish, which I recommend for nobody, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, all right, well, I didn't die, but see, I'm still only 70 meters though. It didn't really do anything to improve what I've normally been doing. But we'll see, you never know. I'm not going to throw in the towel on this attempt. So usually it goes, like my PB went 70, 46, 20, I think. I think it went something like that. And so we'll see what happens today. I'll wait for it to slow down. So I bit my lip as I went to the back there. All the effort. Someone was saying, in fact, John Edge was saying yesterday, he's like, I think the problem is, it's got nothing to do with your technique or nothing to do with your setting of the machine, etc. It's all to do with the fact that you just don't have the explosive power in your legs. And he's true. I mean, that's kind of what it comes down to. And possibly yesterday's one about mass moves mass. That's kind of where it all flows together, is that I'm not a particularly powerful fella. Oh, hang on, let's take the second stroke. Okay. I wasn't quite in the deep layback there. How's that cost me? What did I say? 46 again, all right. Yeah, I'm not that big a guy. I don't have full explosive power like some of the big guys. Like, I mean, it was like, what's the second name? Oh, I can't remember or pronounce the second name. I think he was the one that started this nonsense, and he's a big fella, so no wonder he could do 100 meters in 3 strokes. I'm not. I'm 79 kilograms. I'm not particularly. I wouldn't say I have particularly big legs or anything. I'm fit. I'm able to put out power at pace, etc. So that's kind of what makes me an okay rower, is that I'm muscular fitness when it comes to that side of things, fitness racing. But I'm not like my deadlift and my squat, they're rubbish. Because that's not what I'm about. I'm not about that. So I think I need to add that to my training if I want to try and improve this in any way. Final stroke here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I don't know how much extra length I'm getting out of doing that anyway. Am I going to get 22? So that was a failure as well. But it was interesting to see what happens with the drag factor. So without my hoodie over the side, drag factor of 89. So that shows the difference. So it was 26 drag factor with the hoodie on the side. So imagine the difference that your machine would be in, bad sentence I know, if it's not clean, okay? So I'm selling another video I made now. But really, take a look. If you can't see into your machine, into the fan blades and whatever, if all you can see is dirt and dust and sweat and fear and stuff across your fan cage, at least take the mesh off and give that a clean, because that'll let more air into there when you're doing normal rowing, and they can set the lever down to 1 for if you want an easy row. So if you do want to know how you clean just the mesh without taking the drum apart, I did put a video up yesterday, which I shall put up here, that you can watch, which will show you just how to unscrew it, pull it out, clean it, stick it back on, boff, you're good to go. You don't have to clean the blades if you don't want to. That is like an extra step. So yeah, clean your machine. Treat it to some Christmas love, okay? Okay, so up and down today. I will see you in probably another version of this. Until then, row well, be well. Bye-bye.